Raiden, what news of the Ghost Song clan?
Your sister led the clan to Lost Valley. I was about to join them. Who's the outsider?
An ally against the Grey Host. I'll let them tell you themselves.
An outsider walking alongside the great and powerful Arana. That's not a sight I thought I'd see today. And she says you're an ally. Tell me, outsider, why do you care what happens to the Reach? An outsider come to fight outsiders. I wish you hadn't brought your war here in the first place. Speaking with Nathari is going to be difficult, even if she would agree to such a meeting. She's taken the clan to Lost Valley Redoubt. That's just what the Reach folk call it. It isn't actually lost. We know exactly where it is. It's a sacred place from a darker time. Nathari said the time had come to return to Lost Valley. Promised the clan a great revelation. I'm not sure, but I'm no witch. Some of our rituals aren't meant to be shared with outsiders, I'll tell you that much. Still, if Arana says it's important for you to speak to her sister, I believe her. I'll vouch for you, outsider. As I said, the place is sacred to us. The Nords built a great barrow there, but long before that, Lost Valley was a place dedicated to dark worship. Not all Reach folk practices involve blood and sacrifice, but many of our oldest traditions do. Lost Valley was a centre for such activity once upon a time. Oh, don't worry. You're helping Arana. I won't offer your heart to Namira. Not today. Yes. We grew up together in the Ghost Song clan. I was furious when the clan banished her. I almost followed, but I couldn't. The clan needs my protection, especially now against the Grey Host. As I said, the place is sacred to us. The Nords built a great barrow there, but long before that, Lost Valley was a place dedicated to dark worship. I'm off to Lost Valley. If you want to find your sister, that's where.
This Grey Host scout has been clawed to pieces. Braiden's work, I presume. But why are these monsters here in the first place? Raiden must have gotten here ahead of us. I'd recognize his handiwork anywhere. It seems that the redoubt is overrun with Grey Host troops. We'll need to get past them to reach the old ritual site. The Nords built their barrow over the caves that were once used by my ancestors. The Spirit Queen led the first Ghost Song matron to a spot deep beneath the redoubt. I think that's where Nethari has taken the clan. They haven't. My mother had the entrance to the barrow concealed when I was a young girl. No one has used it since before I was born. I always knew those old stories interested my sister, but I never expected her to lead the clan down there. Nethari is younger than me, but way too sure of herself. When I was the clan's matron, I tried to mentor her, but she follows her own heart. Witches can be a stubborn lot. Only wish she heard others as well as she thinks she hears the Spirit Queen. Doesn't matter what I think, it's what Nethari believes she hears. What she sees in every sign important. From what Brayden said, she thinks it's time to return to the old ways. Blood sacrifice and dark magic. I wanted nothing to do with that. Nethari wanted to be matron, and the clan. They were ready to choose her over me. I wanted to forge new traditions, but she promised them Namira's blessing if they heeded the old ways. Fear and superstition are powerful motivators. A werewolf killed this vampire, and it wasn't one of those Grey Host mongrels. Brayden would have easily beaten us here, and I know his preferred method for delivering a quick kill. I imagine we might see more of his handiwork inside the redoubt. Going somewhere. I'll wait here for you to return. I don't understand. It's like the Grey Host is guarding this place. Doesn't look like the Grey Host attacked my clan. At least not yet. We need to find them.
Rich savages! Show them no mercy!
Plus a Grey Host command camp up ahead. Let's see what they're doing here.
One trip. Remember, you might not have come along. For the Ashen Lord!
See what you can find.
Mangy cur! The Grey Host has no room for...
Grey Host scratchings. What does it say? Well, do those scratchings on paper tell you anything about what the Grey Host is doing in Lost Valley Redoubt? I never should have let Nethari push me aside. She was always drawn to darkness, even as a girl. Lady Boleyn must have found her eager to believe the right lies. Does that letter say what Boleyn hopes to gain from my sister's foolishness? The Dark Heart again. According to the prophecy, death awakens the Dark Heart. By the spirits, what evil has Boleyn convinced my sister to perform? We need to find Nethari and stop her before something terrible takes place. A stranger visited the clan when I was young. She asked about the old
Lady
lore.
Verlaine said that no
She
one
wore a
could get
smile.
here. Must I handle this myself? Sink your fangs into mortal flesh!
The door to the burrow was sealed many years ago, but I remember the way well enough. We'll find it at the top of the hill. My sister and the rest of the clan should be inside. We need to find them and stop my sister from carrying out this ritual. Almost to the summit. The burrow entrance is just ahead.
Doesn't he? Sometimes I dream about witch pikes and harrow storms. Does that mean anything?
Let the mortals tremble in our wake.
Ashen Lord promised. All this and more will be ours.
The Ashen Lord has a plan, doesn't he?
And then I turned that ugly Nord into a newt.
Those savages will pay for defying the Ashen Lord.
The door to the bar.
For blood and glory!
The Ashen Lord has a plan, doesn't he?
The door to the barrow. We're going the right way. The entrance is farther up. Keep going.
Those savages will pay for this, Lord.
told us the Reach was vulnerable. So how do we get beaten?
The entrance should be here somewhere. Look around. Ah, you found the rock. That's actually the door, but it will only open for a Ghost Song Witch. Well, look at that. I've still got it. Now let's enter the barrow and find my sister.
How many do you think we lost in Markle?
Magic, rising all around us. Nathori must have started the ritual. How dare Nathori allow Grey Host soldiers to prowl these halls? Ritual sacrifices. Nathori wants the clan to return to the old ways. These dead are ancient. Clearly not my sister's doing. I can't believe she actually did it. Nathori sacrificed this Ghost Song Hunter. Nathori, no! What have you done?
The hour is upon us, dear sister. You must feel it. The darkness.
You sacrificed our own people! Oh, poor Sagan!
I should have expected Arana to take up with outsiders. She always rejected the old ways. This is no place for one who doesn't hear the spirits of the Reach. You're not worthy to walk these sacred halls. And every one of them gave up their life willingly. They gladly died to awaken the dark heart from its slumber. Arana may deny it, but this is the day Namira has been preparing us for. We give our souls to the dark in return for eternal life. You sound like Braden. True believers see the honor in this sacrifice, but not everyone can overcome the fear that whispers in their ears. The flesh quails even when the spirit is strong. No matter, we help them complete their journey. Why does this matter to you, outsider? The Ghost Song hunters, the true hunters, gather below, ready to give their lives for the Spirit Queen. Braden will too, when his time comes. The clan chose me, Arana. The Spirit Queen demands death, and I shall give it to her.
Damn it. I should never have left. No. I can't allow this. We need to find Braden and the others. This is horrible. Natharia's convinced herself that she's doing the will of the Spirit Queen. And she persuaded at least some of the clan to go along with this madness. We have to find a way to stop her. Aye. That seems to be the long and short of it. The Darkheart will beat again, and its power will surge up from the deep places to consume everything. Its darkness will cover the world. And the prophecy talks of death and destruction. But it also says that those who embrace it will be spared. There's power in the darkness, especially for those who believe and hold true to its word. Now let's go try to save... The old matrons mentioned a ritual cave deep within the burrow. It must be this way. Song hunters loyal to Nathari. Surely some must have opposed her. More dead. It seems when they did fight back, they were quickly overwhelmed. Senin. Not you too. Old friend. Tell you. Not many of my clan learned the Scratchings' Imperial language. He spent years in Morokar's Imperial Guard. What did he write down? As we've seen, Nathari has convinced some of the clan to support this mad endeavor. This is Lady Belane's doing. Spirits take that woman. She's laughing far from here and safe, while Nathari does exactly what she wants. I remember that from the stories. A cavern where the floor drops into darkness. That's where the first Ghost Song witch made a bargain with the Spirit Queen. Legend says the pit divides the land of the living from the dead. Let's keep moving.
The dark heart stirs. You can't stop the prophecy from being fulfilled.
You think to challenge us, outsider?
Ari's power is growing. Every sacrifice strengthens the darkness.
come, Eagle Seers, Sixfords. Have you no words to share? An outsider has better sense than the lot of you. Come, outsider, help me prove a point. Your arrival at this moment is most fortuitous, outsider. Come, help me teach these wayward clans how to behave like proper warriors of the Reach. These two clan chiefs brought their children to participate in the rite of handfasting. Once they receive my blessing, they can announce their intention to marry and unite these clans in kinship. I'd like you to help me give that blessing. It's not so much a matter of need as of instruction. I want your example to teach these clans how to put aside their differences and get along. Present yourself to the betrothed, Eslin and Modern, and wish them goodwill. That should suffice. Your arrival at these two... It's not... Eslin and Modern wait to the north, at the Handfasting Cave. We isolate them for a time, so they can learn about one another. Hopefully they haven't killed each other. Go and offer your blessing. Then return to me and your task will be done. A betrothal announcement in a sense. It is how we let the folk of the Reach know that our wedding nears, that two clans will be brought together. As is custom, Eslin and Modern are isolated in the Handfasting Cave nearby, getting acquainted. You sound surprised. Is that not how marriages are arranged where you come from? They belong to different clans, clans that do not get along. I have brought them to this place of meeting to work out a marriage that will benefit both clans. All clans? No. But a number of the smaller clans recognize my experience and authority. They pledge fealty and rely on me to help them settle differences when they arise. And should an emergency present itself, they would turn to me to lead them. Even an outsider must know that there is strength in numbers, but clan chiefs have a hard time cooperating. In extreme circumstances, they temporarily cede their authority to a chief of chiefs. With this marriage, I hope to end an ancient feud. You picked up on that, did you? All you need to know at the moment is that the Eagleseer and Sixford clans have been at odds for generations. I hope to dampen those tensions by joining the clans in marriage.
First, the Chief of Chiefs demands offer my son to the cursed Eagleseers. Then she involves an outsider in the matter just to shame us. Very well, outsider. Offer your blessing to my son and the Eagleseer Sow, so we can finish this. What should I be? Not only am I forced to endure the presence of the Eagleseers, I must allow my son Modern to marry one of them. The Chief of Chiefs asks much of us, but I will not let my son go unattended. Modern is an adequate scout, but he's a sorry hunter and an abysmal fighter. I suppose, if there's any good in all this, it's that Chief Eagleseer is fool enough to accept such a poor match for his daughter. That is none of your business, outsider. I am here, and doing as my Chief of Chiefs demands. Let us leave it at that.
The Chief of Chiefs is allowing you to go to the Handfasting Cave? Outsider, when you see Modern... No, forget I said anything. The Chief of Chiefs instructed. Each of us have a part to play in this fiasco, including me. Opposed? Look, Modern and I grew up together. I want what's best for him. Now they're binding him to some Eagleseer hellion, and I've said too much. Go. Give your blessing. Let's be done with this.
If I hadn't heard the Chief of Chiefs' words with my own ears, I'd think this another trick of the hated Sixfords. Still, you have your task, outsider. Get on with it already. What's to be happy about? I'll abide by the Chief of Chiefs' counsel, but I can't imagine a blood bond between us and the Sixford clan. I just hope the lad's worthy of Eslin. If not, he won't last much past the ceremony, if I know my daughter. Eslin's my one and only. She's got 4 older brothers, but she's the fiercest child I've ever whelped. Eagleseer blood runs strong through her veins. Thank Ball. Madera needs to mind her edges. Not that the Sixfords give much mind to anything. That has nothing to do with you, outsider. Do as the Chief of Chiefs bids, so we can get on with this.
The Chief of Chiefs is crafty, I'll give her that. Using an outsider to shame the Sixfords, and us too, I suppose. Not the best way to start a marriage, but I've seen worse. Chief Eagleseer is my brother. I love him and his daughter dearly, but this feud has been going on since longer than anyone can remember. Not even the Vasishrans know how it started. This attempt at a reconciliation will go exactly as the others. When all the drama has come to an end, the Eagleseers and the Sixfords are still going to hate each other. Nothing will change that. As for my niece, she won't do anything she doesn't want to. I'd feel sorry for Maderen, if he wasn't a Sixford. This isn't the time or place for such talk, outsider. Not with the Chief of Chiefs looking on.
Yeah!